Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 905. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing a book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can turn someone who barely even, maybe kinda sorta, sees themselves as a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "Horror is a reaction. It's not a genre." John Carpenter, of course, king of horror movies. And once again, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. You know, in hard times, we often turn to comfort food, whether actual food like macaroni and cheese, my favorite, or retro music sometimes, and TV and movies and things that can bring us back to better times and reassure us that everything will be okay, or sometimes just giant distractions. That's why I'm calling Fridays here on the show Comfort Food Fridays, where each week I bring up some element of what I consider to be a comfort food book or TV show or movie or pop culture element or something else entirely. Hopefully I'm even able to continue my promise here on the show to somehow make it actionable for you as an author. And a shout out, by the way, to a close friend of mine who listens to the show every day and told me recently that he's been having big time cravings for mac and cheese because of Fridays here on the show. So kind of like hashtag sorry, not sorry, but that's my favorite. Here is this week's Comfort Food Friday morsel. And that is that comfort food doesn't always have to feel comfortable. In fact, sometimes the most comforting thing is a complete escape from reality. Sound familiar? I was talking about this with one of my book coaching clients recently because, to be honest, you might have noticed in my Comfort Food Friday episodes so far that for me, these things are calming. Like comfort food is like, comedy movies and familiar old TV shows that I've binged like a million times, cheesy movies from the 80s, big band music even like from the 30s for some reason is very comforting to me, really calming things. But as my client pointed out, and it was a good point, sometimes comfort food can be dramas or scary movies or sci-fi, heart-pounding thrillers and action movies. Stuff that really literally takes over our imagination so completely and thoroughly that it takes us completely away from reality. Again, my personal preference is to watch a movie or TV series that doesn't scare the bejesus out of me, but if it's comforting for you, it's comfort food. So what about you? Are your comfort food TV shows and movies more on the calm or comedic or cheesy side? Or do you prefer the heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat variety of distraction? I'd love to hear everybody's answers in my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. I always put the link in the show notes. Tell me what your comfort food is. Is it funny or scary or some combination? Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you could subscribe and follow, or whatever the option is that you have, wherever you happen to be listening to the show, and leave a review, I would so appreciate it. Until tomorrow, happy writing.